Hey, welcome back. Steve AZ 711 here. Well, my hand truck has a flat tire. I get tired of airing it up. So I finally decided to go ahead and replace the tube. And I have a new tube here which I'm not sure will fit or not. And I believe I have the right size tube here holding air. This is an old tube, which is probably what I'll use. Now I've removed the valve core from the center of the stem here using a valve core removal tool. No biggie, you can find these anywhere. I have some baby powder here to facilitate the placement of this tube, or this tube, when I get to that point. And I think I'll go ahead and remove this valve core here right now. Let the air out of this one. Okay, that is done. Yeah, I believe I am going to use this old tube. My hand truck sits out in the sun, and if I over air the tires, they get hot. And I think it bursts these old tubes, and tubes made in China or Taiwan, wherever the heck they're made. They're just not very good. Anyway, so this tire here has a rim, has 4 bolts, nuts on the back. Here they are up here. I've taken 3 of these loose already, and I know you could probably get a wrench or something that fits it exactly, but it's not a serious operation. I use a crescent wrench on one side, and I'm using a 9/16, but I believe it might be a metric, a little smaller. 9/16 is a little bit loose, but like I said, these are not on extremely tight, and I've been able to remove them pretty easily. They reach a point where they come off by hand. This seems to be the worst one of the bunch. And the lock washer, and there it goes. It just fell off. Okay. And push this one out here. That. Well, that just broke right off. I had used some slime in this tube as well, as you can see. I got so tired of airing it up, I tried anything and everything. They just get old, like everything else. So that is garbage. You want to get the dirt and sand and stuff out of the inside of this tube. So what I'm going to do, you feel around the inside, make sure there's no nails or stickers. You'll feel it, tacks, whatever. Be careful doing that. Anyway, I don't feel or see anything in there other than it's dirty with sand, a little sand, and I'm kind of rubbing the insides of my hand. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over and blow all this out with my air compressor, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now what we want to do is try and assemble this tube. Into the tire. That's where the baby powder comes in handy. It kind of makes things a little slippery. I hope. And now we're gonna, you don't want to, when you put this tube in, you don't want to get it all crinkled. This can be the hardest part of the job right here. You don't want it folded. You want a nice, neat looking tube in there with no folds. Yeah. About like the one that came out. Phew. Alrighty then. That looks fairly good. Now, you want to put that through there like that. I've got another tool here that it's also a valve core remover, but it's kind of nice because it's got an end on it like this, and you can screw that over the valve core, excuse me, over the valve stem, and that will hold it in place. This is also good for putting valve stems into tires. And pull up on it, pop them right in. Conventional tires, airless tires, automotive tires. But anyway, I put that on there just to hold that. And so now, and we'll lubricate that later. Now it's basically just putting the bolts back in. Tightening them down all evenly, making sure that the tube's not pinched, of course, and it isn't. This is not really a difficult job, but it is a little time consuming, and you don't want to rush it. You'll pinch the tube or something. Now, if I continue to have trouble, I will probably just go to solid rubber tires. The thing with solid rubber tires is you don't have to worry about airing them up, but when you roll over something, you don't have the cushion that you will with the tube. And rocks and things like that, depending on the size of the solid rubber tire, they have a tendency to make for a hard bumper to hold you back a little bit when you're rolling it. So it's It's all in what you're using it for, I guess, and how much time you want to spend now, and the money you want to spend too. And a tube is about $5, I believe, and if you get the right size tube, like I said, I really kind of wanted to try this one, but I'm not to the point where I have to yet. That's a new tube, and I'm not real sure it'll fit. Right now I need this Handtruck for the job, so I know this tube that I have in there is an old one, but it does fit. So now if I end up having to start airing things up again, I'll be right back to doing this again. But I won't be making a video of it, because you're already seeing what I'm doing. Got it. Now put the valve core back in. Go air it up, see if it holds, and done with the job. If it works, put your tools away, you're done. So this is Steve AZ 711 saying bye for now, and thanks for watching.